Good morning, student. This is Shalish Kumar, and now we are on channel Think Math with Shalish. In this channel, we discuss various chapters relating to mathematics. So, our today's chapter is ratio and proportion, and we will discuss the first topic to convert a ratio into simplest form. So, in this topic, ratio and proportion, we will going to solve about 10 to 12 sums, so the video is lengthy, but if you need a complete concept clarity and the knowledge, then you must have to watch the video till end, otherwise you will miss it.
Dear student, I am Shailesh Kumar and you are on the channel Think Math with Shailesh. Our today's topic is ratio and proportion. So our first question is express each of the following ratios in the simplest form. So if we have to convert a given ratio in the simplest form, then firstly we will write them in the fractional form. So I write 28 over 63. Clear? After that, I will find their HCF. Why? I can find it mentally, but if you don't know, then you can calculate this. How will you calculate this? I am going to explain this now. 28 and 63. This will be found with the long division method. So 28, the table of 28, 28 multiply 20, 28 ones are 28 and 28 twos are 56. Now if you multiply 28 with 3, then it will be 84. This will be greater, but I have to write 56. Now I will subtract 7. Now as we are adopting long division, therefore I will divide this divisor with this remainder. Here I will have to write 2. Now 7 fours are 28. Whenever I get the remainder 0, that is my HCF. Okay. Now in every question you have to find the HCF of the ratios. After finding the HCF, we will divide each ratio with this HCF. Now, when 28 divided by 7, then what is the answer? The answer is 4. And when 63 divided by 7, the answer is 9. So, this is the simplest form for the given ratio 28 ratio 63. Now, you can see this. In the same way, we can go for 105 ratio 133. Now, 100, I will not adopt the long division method, but if I don't adopt that method, then it may take time to find the HCF. So it is the best way to follow the long division method. 105 divide 133. So 105 now 28. 28's table we have count up to 3, that was 84. Now if I count it 28 up to 4, then 112. Now this is greater. So I will divide it at 3 and 1 and 2. Now the remainder is 21 because the space I will manage it 21 will divide 28, so 7 is there. Now I will divide this 21 with 7, so I get the remainder 0. So you can see what is the HCF there. The HCF is 7. So in this way I adopt same method. Firstly I will write the given ratio in the fractional form. After that, divided by 7, that is the SCF we got. Now the 105 divided by 7, now 15 and 19. So the simplest form of this one is 15 by 19. So the simplest form of the first one is 4:9 and the second one is 15:19. All the work that is done in the pink box you need not to show. This is just the rough work for the calculation purpose. Now we are on the third part. Here you can see 0.4 ratio 0.6. Now firstly you have to see in these type of sums that after decimal there is one digit and one digit. Therefore these are like decimal. Like decimal terms are those where after decimal the number of digits are same. Here you can see 0.4 and 0.6. These are like decimal, but 2.7 ratio 9, this is not like decimal. Okay, this is given like decimal, but this is not like decimal. So we will make this like decimal by adding 0. Now these are like decimal. So in order for convenience, if they are like decimal, then we can skip the decimal and can write the integer without decimal. Now 4:6. Now again I will convert this into fraction. Now it is very easy to see that both are divisible by 2. Now I will divide them. Firstly I will write them again, and now I will start them dividing. This is divisible by 2. If I divide this by 2, then the answer is 2, and if I divide this by 2, then the answer is 3. Now 2 and 3 are no more divisible on any common table because they are prime number. Therefore 2 by 3 and the required ratio is 2:3. Now on the second part, this is 2.7, so I can write 27 and I can write it 90. Now 27 and 90 both are divisible by 9. So firstly I will write them in fractional form and then write them again for the purpose of cancellation. Now 9 3s are 27 and 9 10s are 90. Therefore the answer is 3 by 10, that is 3:10. In this way we can see that how we convert the given ratio to the simplest form. These are the fractional terms. Therefore I will adopt the same method here. I will divide 1 by 4 by 1 by 9. This is the division bar. Now I know 1 by 4 is divided by 1 by 9. 1 by 4 is divided by 1 by 9. Therefore I can write it in the multiplication form 9 by 1. Now 9 into 1, that is 9, and 4 into 1, that is 4. So you can see 9 and 4, there is no common table on which they can cancel, or they have no common SCF. Therefore the answer is 9:4. So in this way this this question is completed. Now we come on the next part. 3.5. 3.5 means 2 multiply 3. 2 multiply 3 plus 1, that is 6 by 2. 2 multiply 3 plus 6 plus 1, that is this. And it is 4 multiply 2, 8, 8 plus 1, that is like this. Now this is 7 by 2 divide ratio 9 by 4. Now 7 by 2 is divided by 9 by 4 as the fractional form. So I will write this 7 by 2 divided 9 by 4. Now how will I convert this? 7 by 2 multiply 4 by 9. Here you can see 2 cancel 4 at the table of 2. Now 7 multiply 2, that is 14, and this is 1 multiply 9. Now the answer is 14 by 9. So I can change to the form 14 ratio 9. So the 3 and half ratio 2 and 1 by 4 is equal to, is in the simplest form 14 ratio 9. Before going to the next question, I must remind you to subscribe the channel Think Math with Shailesh on YouTube to get the easiest solution and the detailed solution of your question of any topic regarding mathematics. Now 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 10. There are three fractions. Firstly, I will take their LCM. Now 4, 8 and 10. I take the LCM of 4 and 8. Here I can also tell you a trick that if 4 and 8, you see 4 and 8, 4 divides 8, therefore you need not to take the 4 LCM of 4. But if you are used to take the LCM, then I can take 2 2s are 4. I divide with 2 all the terms. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Now 8 divided by 2, that is 4. 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Now again I will divide with 2, that is 1. 2 2s are 4 and this is 5. Now I will divide by 2, that is 1. This is 1. 5 is not divisible, therefore I will write 5 as it is. Now only the 5 is divisible on the table of 5. Now what is the LCM? 2 2 2 5. 2 2 2 and 5. What is the answer? 2 multiply 2 4. 4 multiply 2 8. 8 multiply 5 40. So the LCM is 40. Firstly, we have to find the LCM of all the denominators. Now we will divide each denominator with this LCM. Now how we can see that if 40 is divided by 4, if 40 is divided by 4, then what is the answer? 10. Now I will multiply this 10 with this one. Okay, so firstly I will write 1 by 40 ratio 1 by 40 ratio 1 by 40. Why I have written 40? Because the LCM for 4, 8 and 10 is 40. So I have written 40, 40, 40 in the denominator. And what is in the numerator? 1, 1, 1, as I don't change this. Now I will divide 40 with 4. Then the answer is 10. I will multiply this 10 with my numerator. Multiply 10. Now when I divide this 40 with 8, that is 5. Now 5, this 5 will be multiplied with this numerator. Now I multiply with 5. Very good. After that 40 divided by 10. When 40 divided by 10, then the answer is 4, and I will multiply this 4 with 1. Now in the ratio, if the common integer or the common number is in the multiplication or the division, we can skip that. What is the common number you can see here? 40, 40, 40, that is in the division or in the denominator of all parts. Therefore we can skip this and we can write only 10 Now, as I tell you that we can skip 40, 40, 40. Therefore, the final answer is 10 ratio 5 ratio 4. So, in this way, we can find the simplest form for the given ratio, that is 10 ratio 5 ratio 4. Now, we come on the next question. Before this is, these are all the mixed fraction. I will convert them into improper fraction. 4 multiply 1, 4 plus 3 divided by 4. 3 multiply 2 plus 2 divided by 3. And 6 multiply 1 plus 5 divided by 6. 4 multiply 4 1. 4 plus 3 6. 7. 7 by 4. Now 6 plus 2, that is 8 by 3. And 6 plus 5 11, that by 6. Now you have to find the LCM of 4, 3 and 6. Let us see what is the LCM of 4, 3 and 6. 4, 3 and 6. Firstly, I will divide with 2. Now here this is divisible by 3, therefore I can 2, 2 and 3, that is 12. 12 is the LCM. So the LCM of 4, 3 and 6 is 12. Now I will have to write 3 fraction having same denominator, that is 12, 12, 12, and numerator are 7, 8 and 11. 12 divided by 4, that is 3. 12 divided by 3, that is 4. 12 divided by 6, that is 2. Now 21 over 12, 32 over 12 and 22 over 12. Now you can see we can skip 12, 12, 12, 21, 32 and 22. So it get finished. Before finishing the video, you must subscribe the channel for the next fruitful videos where you can solve your problem with the help of those videos. Now we are on the next part, that 125 gram and this is 1 kilogram. As we know, the ratio can be defined with the same units of, therefore I can, firstly I will convert kilogram to the grams. So 125 gram ratio, how many gram in 1 kilogram? 100 or 1000 gram. So now you can see this is 125 gram ratio 1000 gram. Okay, now you can skip the common thing, those are gram. Now 125 ratio 1000. Now you can see 125 and 1000, these are both divisible by 20 or by 5, 125 and 1000. Now I will divide them by writing one time more. Now see, both are divisible by 5. If I divide 120 by 5, then the answer is 25. If I divide this by 5, then the answer is 200. Now again I will divide both them on 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20. Now 5 1s are 1, 5 1s are 5 and 5 8s are 40. Therefore the answer is 1 ratio 8. So I can write this in 1 ratio 8 is the simplest form of 125 gram ratio 1 kilogram. Now here you will see that 4 days ratio 2 weeks. Now 4-day ratio to weeks mean these are days and these are weeks. So firstly I will convert weeks into days. How? By multiplying 7 days, because there are 7 days in a week. Now the answer is 14 days and here 4 days. Now you can see the units are same, therefore I can write and skip days and can write 4 and 14 only. Now 4 and 14 can be written in the fractional form. I will divide them by writing one time more. 2 2s are 4 and 2 7s are 14. So the answer is 2 ratio 7. Okay, in this way we can find the answer. So students, in this video we have learned how to express each of the following ratio in the simplest form. So all the question have been done. You must practice for these question. If there is any problem, then you can write in comment